Hello and welcome to everyone watching on YouTube. My name is Shruja, and in this video I shall be reviewing the, can you say it, Sterling by Music Man Albert Lee AL40 signature guitar. And this is actually my latest acquisition, I'm glad to say. I'll get into very quickly as to why I bought it. But you can see it's signature Music Man headstock, the way they like it, 4 and 2. Pretty radical shape. Very space age and futuristic in design. That's why I love it. But the reason I had my eyes on this for a while, and I bought it when there was a deal available, because that's just how I do things. I wait for deals and then I go get it, and the deal was available. But what I was really hoping for was like a creamy tone out of a guitar. You see these two burst bucker style pickups that they've got over here. I don't really have that in any of my other guitars. The burst bucker style pickups or the associated tone with it. The sort of rich, smooth, creamy tone that perhaps Les Paul, perhaps, perhaps a burst bucker. And I had half a mind that maybe I would get it. And I was glad when I did. I was glad that I got it. I got this guitar and I plugged it in and I got it. So I was very happy with that. I've already done a demo for this where it's just me playing. So I guess it's me yapping now. But I will be playing. I mean, please don't be alarmed. The way I'm going to go through this is I'm going to have one basic sound and just let the guitar do what it can with the sound. And then offer my thoughts and suggestions and whatever critiques I might have. So this is what I've got with full volume, full tone. They have a volume and a tone pot and a 5-way control switch, a tremolo, and that's pretty much it. So this is on the neck pickup. So I'm going to roll the volume down. Cleans up pretty nicely. You can even do that if you wanted to. And that's on the same patch. All I've done is I've rolled the volume off. So you can see it has like a really nice responsive volume knob, and I like that. I really like that in a guitar. So another thing which is there is the tone, and I really, again, I'm partial to certain things. I'm partial to not having the tone completely full nowadays, especially with this sort of creamy thing, because you don't want it quacking all over the place. Honestly, you don't want that. So what I've done is, like, this is full, I've just pulled it back a little. This is 0. Tone is on 0. The tone might be on 2 out of 10, and I really like it there. Pull the volume back. It has like a really old school sound, almost Clapton-esque in certain ways, which I enjoy. And especially if you take it to the bridge pickup, It's got a bite to it, but it's not chiming out. It's not harsh, you know. Bring the volume back in. See, if I have the tone on full, it's really quacky, it's really sharp. I'm not saying that as a negative. I mean, you need to have different colors. This is one of the colors, I get it. But this is with the tone on 0 on the bridge pickup. It's supposed to be BB King now. And if I turn the volume down and have the tone down, and if you turn everything completely all the way up, and that's the whole point. Like, look how versatile it is, because it can go from something which sounds like BB King to all within one patch. All of this is being done just by manipulation of the volume and tone and the pickup selection. So that's really, really cool. So what I'm going to do is, because you pretty much know what to expect from the bridge pickup and on a heavy tone, you know, you pretty much know what it's going to be like. Something where it's possibly a little bit more challenging is the other position. So we're going to try and get good tone out of the bridge plus middle, which is, by the way, weird because there is no middle pickup. That's just the wiring. Full volume, full tone. I'm lowering the tone. Lowering the volume. As you can hear, it has great sustain. It has absolutely great sustain. And now if I move it to the mid position, it's got more bite. I've turned the volume back up and I've turned the tone back up. Turn the volume down. I don't think I've heard a better middle pickup position ever. From anything that I have, for certain, I have not heard anything that comes across quite as well as this. And then neck plus middle. And this is one of the problems that I have encountered with this guitar, is that it doesn't tend to keep tuning that stable, you know. I mean, I tuned it just before the start of this video. So that's on the neck plus middle, and if you turn it all the way up, so you can hear that, like, you know, on neck plus middle, imagine turn down, it's so clean. This is never going to be Fender clean, by the way, just so you know that this is not what, this doesn't do that. This is not Fender clean, but the point of it is when it gets dirty, it's way more aggressive than what a Fender can do. It's way more aggressive in that way. So you sort of get a thing for the sound. I clearly like the sounds. Now, here are certain drawbacks. Being a Sterling, which is the budget version of Music Man, some of the build quality is not that great. That comes onto the fretboard, for instance. The fretboard and the neck is not as inviting, let's say, as you would want. The fretboard is not as inviting, but still, I mean, I guess it could have been worse, but then the guitar does cost some amount of money. You cannot compare it to the absolute beginner Epiphones or Squires. No, it's much higher than that. But comparatively to something a little bit more, let's say compared to a Fender Mexican Strat, which I have, or some of the Vox guitars, which are around the same price, which I have, the fretboard does not hold up to that. Tuning wise, it's not as stable. It requires constant reassurance on the tuning front. The tremolo, whilst really a sturdy sort of tremolo, as in there's no movement, there's no subtlety, there's muscle. You have to use muscle, and it's lost the tuning. So that's a drawback right there, that it loses the tuning. The tremolo, if you use it, it loses the tuning. And it's not a question so much of like you set up the guitar and so on. So okay, fine, maybe so. But when you buy something and it comes to you, you want as much of it to be good as possible. So the tones here are excellent. The pickup, the way it sounds, excellent. The response, quite good. I mean, it really will add colors to whatever it is you're trying to do with with your guitar. It's going to add value, absolutely, without a doubt. But it does have its drawbacks, given that it's Sterling and not the full Music Man. It's the budget version. But you will be surprised with this, and especially if, like me, you got it on a deal like I did. I'm like, it's absolute value for money. There's absolutely no doubt about that. So with that said, that is my review for the Sterling by Music Man Albert Lee Signature AL40 guitar. I will be releasing my second album in less than a month's time. I do hope that you'll subscribe to this channel so that y'all can stay updated with that. I would love for your support on my own music, and of course would love for your support on all these videos as well, so you can click subscribe. And I hope that this video has helped you, and till next time, take care.